Once upon a time, in a kingdom surrounded by mountains and time-forgotten forests, a young man named Eli went in search of truth. He had grown restless with the world, its cruelty, its indifference, its unfairness. "Why is the world so hostile?" he asked. "Why does it return pain when all I want is peace?" His journey brought him to a quiet monastery where a sage lived, one who spoke little but was known to carry rivers of wisdom in his silence. "Master," Eli asked, "is the world good or evil?" The sage looked at him for a long moment. Then he stood and gestured for Eli to follow. They walked in silence through ancient halls until they reached a hidden chamber, one Eli had never heard of. It was known only as the Hall of Echoes. The room was unlike any Eli had seen. The walls, floor, and ceiling were made of seamless crystal mirrors, perfectly polished, cold, and clear. What made the room stranger was its silence, the kind of silence that hummed with weight like it was listening. The sage said nothing. He opened the door and released a stray dog into the hall. The dog paused. Its ears perked. All around it, it saw more dogs, 10, 20, maybe more. Confused, the animal growled. The reflections growled back. It barked. The sound returned louder, multiplied. Feeling trapped, the dog lunged at its mirrored enemies. Each movement was met with dozens more. No matter how much it fought, the others fought harder. By nightfall, the dog lay panting, afraid, and eventually still, worn out by its battle against itself. Eli watched, eyes wide with sorrow. Then the sage released another dog into the same hall. This dog walked in calmly. It saw its reflections, paused, then wagged its tail gently. The mirror dogs wagged back. It lay down, peaceful, and was met with peace. Eventually, it fell asleep in the warmth of its own reflected calm. The sage turned to Eli. "You asked if the world is good or evil," he said. "It is neither. The world is a mirror and an echo. It gives you what you show it. If you bring fear, it will seem terrifying. If you bring love, it will offer peace." Most people battle their own reflection and curse the world for it. Eli stood in silence, his thoughts echoing the room itself. The sage added, "Your mind is the lens. Your heart is the speaker. Choose carefully what you carry into the world, for it will return it in kind, louder and multiplied." The moral here is, the world is not as it is as we are. If you wish to change your experience, do not chase the mirror. Change the source. Peace is not found in controlling the world, but in mastering your response to it.